Did you think modern agriculture completely freed humans from the mud? Think again. Look at this golden field, where a giant machine is sweeping through. It races forward, carving perfectly straight roads. This cinematic 16:9 frame looks so peaceful, leisurely, and full of that high-tech vibe, right? But wait, the harsh reality lies right behind those iron tracks. Dozens of farmers are still straining their backs, untangling every single stalk of rice buried deep in the thick mud. Even the children have to wade into the murky water. Machines might harvest the tops at lightning speed, but they ruthlessly crush and drown so much sweat and hard work into the swamp below. Following every step of this beast, they know every dropped grain is a missing piece of their family's meal. If it were you, would you trade your sweat to claw back every golden grain from the mud? And here is the flip side of mechanized farming. The harvester leaves behind a chaotic battlefield. An entire army has to bend over backwards, using rakes and bare hands to scavenge what's left. Gather and give mud up to their calves, shirts soaked in sweat, yet their hands move with incredible speed. It's a chillingly beautiful contrast between the coldness of technology and human endurance. The deeper they wade, the softer the mud gets. Those heavy sacks on their shoulders aren't just food, they are the physical manifestation of a silent survival war on their very own home. Cleaning every street, breaking every patch. You see, machines might work fast, but they can never match the meticulous care and deep respect of those who sowed the seeds themselves. A shout rings out, coordinating the team. They sink back into the mud, carrying sacks of hope on their shoulders. Human resilience is truly magical always, exhausting itself to fill the gaps left by machines. Despite the heavy burden of being covered in dirt, the children's eyes still shine brightly. They are learning their first lesson about the value of labour. Not from glossy textbooks, but with bare feet planted firmly in the mud. The cycle never stops. Two more harvesters roar in from the distance, and the gleaming army shifts into a relentless high gear. Did you think they would tire out? Don't be. The iron monster makes a sharp turn, forcing the crew to coordinate flawlessly. The harvesting speed hits its absolute peak. The muddy corner is now completely clear. They hurriedly dump the last golden batches, snatching a few rare seconds to catch their breath. This raw scene perfectly captures the true price of putting food on the table, something you rarely see on your social feeds. Pulling, lifting, carrying, human strength is pushed to the limit just to get the spoils out of the swamp. Driving the harvest cart out of the field is a grueling fight. The thick mud still swallows their courage, but do you see the sheer satisfaction in how they look at those sacks? Lifting that final bag onto their shoulders, all the hardship seems to vanish. of birds swoops down to snatch the final scraps of nature's grace. The grueling harvest season comes to a close, setting the stage for a brand new cycle. After watching this entire scene unfold, doesn't the bowl of rice you eat today taste just a little bit different?